Hi everyone, welcome to the third thumbnails. And initially, we have decided that she is probably doing something like the reference, right? And this is definitely a challenge because there is a tangent. There's a very strong straight line going through the entire piece. But we will try our best. I will try my best to make it as nice as possible. So let's get started. So, same method. I will try to draw on top of what we already have, right? So I already know that I want to give her a very arched back. Even though it's different from the references, but that's where your expression really comes. Yeah, don't be afraid to try new things. If it doesn't work, it's fine. We already have two more thumbnail that's already backed up, and this seems to be a really strong candidate for to push to the final. So this one must be even better, right? I have to try to make it better. It's similarly over the shoulder kind of look. Right now, we have to figure out how she's holding herself up. Is she holding her on a pole? One problem would be that I'm afraid that the hand is covering too much of it. So maybe we should start from the head because at the end of the day, if the expression of the face does not sell, nothing would matter. So we probably can start with the head for this one. You can sort of see I already blocked out a little bit of things that I want happen. So for this one, trying a different. I feel that we need a line here pull us back into her. I think that line was necessary to change. We can still continue. We can have like both sides of hair, but of course one side should be stronger than the other one. Okay, at this point, I feel that we already got a clear winner, and I think that thumbnail 2 is currently the best. There's a lot of flaws in this one. Perhaps I didn't spend enough time, but I find it very hard to fix a lot of things, and her holding, I could not find a reason for her to hold. There's a lot of weight issue in this one that is tough to fix, even if I try. I feel that the clear winner here is definitely. I kind of like the flow of the entire of this piece because it looks very. Sometimes we gonna give a little bit of liberty in the aesthetical choice than making everything right. sometimes it works. Definitely, there's a decision to be made here whether I want to go for I think all of them has its own perks. Right now, the selfie one is definitely looking the best. I think that the true contender right here is these two. Yeah, let's give it a bit of time. Let me work on thumbnail 3 a little bit more since it's unfair to this thumbnail if I don't spend as much time as me putting time into the other two thumbnails. So let's give it a little bit more time. Perhaps we can find we can reach a better conclusion as we work on it. Yeah, one thing I love about thumbnail 3 is the expression. As so as I'm drawing, I'm also trying to compare the strength and the weaknesses of each. And sometimes it's a good thing to not be too attached to every thumbnail or design you draw, because realistically speaking, it's better for you to make decision with comparison than being emotionally attached to just one piece. So I always love to make new iterations when I'm in doubt. Of course, as we draw, trying to make everything look good, we also want to consistently check the composition. Not just what is right, but what is flowy. Yeah, something can look right, but it might not look as fluid. Trying to look right is definitely a challenge right there. And let's not forget the reference again. Go back to the reference. I wish I can show the entire lake, but seems like it's impossible unless I scale it down. But at the same time, I want to show. I think the face deserves a particular amount of space for it to shine. Like in this case, right, the face is for me already too small for the entire painting. I wouldn't scale the head any smaller because that way audience would not be able to register the expression. Maybe we can also try to get rid of the pole. And because I already like the expression and the pose is already down, we could try to change out the arms. Maybe she can still look good. Like this expression is excellent. We can try to do something different. I really like the arm at the back, touching her face, hair. I really like that. So I probably will not touch that. But this arm in front, this arm holding the pole can be definitely changed, placed in every sort of manner. We have a lot of space here we can play. Pulling up the socks as well. While we show a little bit of her ass. This is really sexy. Seems like this might be the clear win. Continue. I do not want to come up with a conclusion this fast because I can already see like composition pointing in back towards her. Could be clouds, could be anything. The idea evolve as long as you keep working on it, and the more composition and the more thumbnail you draw, the more you will learn how to improvise, and you will learn how to add in a little bit of your creativity to make something look good, even when it might not work. Right? At the end of the day, each of these is only less than 30 minutes. Each of these thumbnail is less than 30 minutes. So in 2 hours, you can almost get a good enough draft to either start painting, or you can either refine even better. And right now, there's definitely some proportion. If the eye is too short, and also making the legs longer definitely helps a little bit with the composition itself. This tool is definitely really close, but in terms of expression, I will mix these two because they are almost similar. I like the head of this. I like the legs of this. We try to change up the hand as well. There's endless possibility as you are exploring. This is the arm. So we can try many things, but I don't really like this because we are covering too many things. Really, so yeah, we have tried, but it failed. So this one is still fairly strong. This one is still fairly strong. So I'm thinking if this is sexier, or the other way is sexier as well. So there's many things we can try. I feel that this would be sexier if the head is rotated more like that. At the end of the day, we have picked this one. I think this will be the clear winner. So let's go to the line work stage for the next video. Thank you so much, everybody.